You think that you are clever, church. You took over power. And you think that you are wise. You don't know how you got into power. That's why when I look at your cadres, who don't know my relationship with you, who are going to, who when they know our relationship, they will faint. When I see them insulting me, I laugh. You think that UPN is a gift from God? This is government of angels. No! Go to community, I will tell you, go to community house today. I swear, you are going anywhere you see Edgar Lungu, you bless him. You will know that Edgar Lungu was not corrupt. Edgar, what you call corruption that was taking place during Edgar Lungu was a baby. I'm going to be giving you evidence. The corruption that is taking place. If you doubt me, as I come with evidence, one of the presidential advisor at State House today, his family is the biggest mine supplier. Now, you are getting contracts using the influence of the government. How about the people? UPND, through their spokesperson, said that they are the one that we are sponsoring tribalism. So we have to apologize to the PF for accusing them wrongly. We have to apologize to Edgar Lungu for accusing him wrongly. We have to apologize to everyone that we offended, because surely I think they were innocent. If a whole minister, government spokesperson, the mouthpiece of government says that they are the one, they were working together with Kamburi, insulting the Tonga people, bringing hatred among the people of Zambia. If the spokesperson can say this, it means we owe PF an apology. And I, Seer1, in my next broadcast, I will start that. During the election in Zambia, there were 3 police officers, cyber police officers, that came from Uganda. I will tell you what they came to do. And I will tell you how everything that we did to put a church in power. When I come, I'm going to share with you. Many of you don't know that now, first time in the history of Zambia, permanent secretaries go to community house to go and sign document. It has never happened in the history. Ministers are actually crying. There are a number of ministers that are talking to me and telling me, Seer1, can you believe? Permanent secretaries going to community house to go and sign government document. You will hear what goes on there. I'm ready. But because unfortunately we have a president that knows everything with his people. I mean, you have traveled more than, I don't know how many times. No single achievement, not even a single bridge. Edgar Lungu that we are laughing, we are calling corrupt. Look at the type of the quality hospitals that he was building. Look at the roads that he was making. Look at the schools that he was building. Look at the houses for the police. What has IMF done for the people of Zambia? They deceived you. You were flying. France, whew. England, whew. Even ordinary South Africa here, whew. Ghana that don't have anything. Ghana is like one state in Nigeria. Ghana is an extension, Nigerian extension. The way Malawi is to Zambia, that is how Ghana is to Nigeria. You fly, whew, you entered. Fly, whew, whew. All those billions that you have wasted, what is the result? What have you achieved? It's because you don't listen. If you were listening to us the way you were listening to us when you were in opposition, trust me, by now you are going to deliver. Now China has closed their doors. You can pretend. How can a whole president visit a country and spend more than 3 days before meeting the president of that country? Has it happened ever in the history of the world? No! Because China don't want to have anything to do with you. If you listen to us, China was going to give you what is needed to develop your country. Next year, the campaign is going to be, tell us what you have achieved.
So they wanted to replace it with what? Let's have a conversation in Bilton.
So part of the PF argument was that they wanted to repeal completely Article 52.
And replace it with what?
The whole of it. That was the argument of the Justice Minister. One of the clauses in Article 52, and I'll read it, Article 52(4) allows the challenging of a candidate at either councillor level, member of parliament and presidential, which obviously now remains. This has remained.
You've got to the point I wanted you to get to.
This has remained.
Yes. So it's supposed to be.
And I'm saying for the PF, they said that was a bad thing.
Why?
Okay.
That's the question I'm asking.
So
they wanted to replace it with what?
Yeah, so they said they wanted to repeal completely Article 52 because of Article 52 Clause 6, which again allows the ECZ, which is the commission, the Electoral Commission, to cancel elections when one candidate is disqualified, resigns, dies, or withdraws. So my question now for you is, assuming then that with what we are seeing in our politics today, they are fake candidates or surrogate political parties like you like calling them, how do we see an election taking place with this Article 52? So just to simplify my question in this, when I interviewed the Justice Minister, his argument was that as much as HH and his MPs have celebrated the death of Bill 10, it will come to haunt you because we wanted to completely scrap out the entire Article 52. What they wanted it out, the entire Article 52. So the Justice Minister now says, look at 52(6). How does it work for you?
What is 52(6)?
52(6) is talking about the Electoral Commission cancelling an election for 30 days when a candidate is disqualified, resigns, dies, or withdraws, or is found by a court wanting for malpractice and so on. This is the argument.
So what is wrong with that? That article protects citizens from having a president who is an imposter, who does not qualify. That article is in good faith. If the election is postponed for 30 days to remove an imposter from the ballot paper, perfect.
Don't you see this article being abused rather, with what I gave an example of, if people front a surrogate, presidential candidate who will decide to pull out 2 days before, 7 days before, inconveniencing everybody?
30 days is fine for me. Because if 30 days are a price we have to pay in order for the people of Zambia to get a leadership that will restore this economy, a leadership that will end violence, a leadership that will end corruption like UPND, a leadership that will bring credibility and restore the kwacha so that the dollar does not result in the increment of basic salt, sugar, cooking oil every day, and people sleep without food. 30 days is a good price to pay.
Are you seeing the PF? Are you seeing the PF trying to use this article? Allow me to ask this question for the sake of time. Are you seeing your political opponents in the PF trying to use this article against you to disqualify you for things, for example, taking you to the police over your purchase of a farm?
It can never work when the judiciary works for the people, because the judiciary is the last recourse for justice, isn't it? When the judiciary works as it's supposed to be, as it is designed, there is no crime. As everybody has already discovered that this is
Lero bakatolika mwikalaba ifyo ba UPND batontonkanya pali imwe ukulingana ba UPND intungulu shishesu bashikofu na papa wineni shikofu wa Roma. Aba bantu nibashetani abakamamo na menshi babomfesheshiwi ya Lucifer. Eicho cheka iyo bonse fwe bengira mu machalichi ya chikatolika, bonse fwe bakatolika ukulingana na bena nifwe banchitatubi ushetani kutwachipesha amano abopana abaume n'abaume abanakashi n'abanakashi muchingeresha abati ama homosexuals emputira nifwe bachirende abasharikishako ukulingana na mashiwi ba UPND babompeshe bali bayifwe elyo nokutuka bapatiri na bashikofu bonse ichipesha amano kanchi shinshi kushafumako mkwayi kwalifyo bwangalo bwakuchimfyanya ukumona nani wala tukasana bakatolika pakatikabo ichichena tuilaba
nga tule okulama 5 years before set up nga tabombe nti replacement. So all of us are replaceable.
Kambwerere kumulandu wakwalola mufimo olupapulo lwa kyalo kyesu icho mulandu uchiulepya takuliye nowakusi mwina pa 1 Oktoba bashikofu bachikatolika twalile mbakalata wakubwekeshapo ukukana suminisha ubuteko kuti bwenga bwesesha munganda ya mafunde icho batila Bill 7 wa 2025 Bill 7 ngefe twamfuile chiye cha milandu batila Constitution Code chapingwele talembelwe ukulingana nefyo ubuteko bwali n'okuchita mukwipusha abekala kyalo abengi ngefyo olupapulo lwa kyalo lwalanda kucheshuko nabakateka wesibene bapingwile okuti tabalina kukunkanyapo no Bill 7 nechi kyalengere bonse twabweshe chefu kuti bonse tulipamo mukumfwa okuti tebuteko n'abantu abanono bali n'okupangira ekyalo olupapulo yangwe tapakukwele twamfwa abamunganda y'amafunde okuti Bill 7 tafwa bamulalika fye kutulo twamfwa alina okubuuka nabashikirye bakalalandapo mpaka akasamuke ifunde awo mukwaji kyali tuponya apa musawo epakula embakalata twalembele nga bashikofu kubekala kyalo n'okwita bashikirye bamunganda y'amafunde okuti bakutike kuli kampingu wako alesa mu mitima yabo bakane okubwesha Bill 7 munganda y'amafunde Pokushikwa kongelepo kuwa 2 Oktoba twamwene amashina yabasontelwe nabakateka ukuba mu technical committee wakwipusha abekala kyalo n'okulemba ifyo nali mwine ndesubira abekala kyalo balefwaya okwalula mu lupapulo lwa kyalo efo kyalina okuba fye pakutamba kwakufwaya okwalula mufimo mu lupapulo lwa kyalo ili obuteeko tabulalemba Bill 7 ngefyo nalandilepo nalimbi obuteeko tebwine bwa lupapulo lwa kyalo abantu abene ebayipela olupapulo n'okwalulamo ifyo bamwene okuti tafile bafwa ebafuile okwalula tebuteeko iyo elyo n'abantu bene tebamu bamufye ati pantu ifwe tuli bakukyali kanshi ifwe tufuile okuchinja olupapulo atemwa ati ifwe tuli mfumu shamushiri atemwa ifwe twalisambirira atemwa ifwe tuli bakyuma atemwa ifwe twava mu kipandi kiteeka ekyalo kanshi ifwe tuli n'okwalula ifyaba mu lupapulo awo nakalya bantu fye bonse ebafuile okuyibimba muli mulimo wakwipela olupapulo balefwaya n'obuteeko bufuile bwayafwa abantu abene babombe uyo mulimo bwino kanshi mukutila n'abasala abakutwipusha ngabekala kyalo nakiwama nomba kwena nangu tapasoswa bushikile chine uyu komiti akakwanisha ukupitana mu kyalo kyesu ikyakula uyu musango n'okupela enshita abantu balande ifyo bengatemwa fyaluka mu lupapulo lwabo munchitafye iyi nono ilo tatulaya mukusala kwa mu 2026. Ngechuma chine uyu komiti akalabo mfya ushena chichaliba nga mu budget wesu uno umwaka tuishibyo kuti abantu balanda balilima amataba ayo bashitishe ku FRA lero tabalaperwa ichuma chabo bashite kuti chitwafwe ngechalo ukuti uyu komiti aperwa fye inchita ikalamba iyakuchila no yumwaka ukuchila tulelolela pakusala kulaisa mu 2026 ngempela ya milimbo ya komiti nempela ya kuchinja olupapulo lwesu. Alana tulombe kulilesa umutenkatima wakwe muli uyu mulimo usuma uwakwalola mufimo mulupapulo lwesu amasipiti yalepaya ichalo tachaka kwe ngachakuti uyu mulimo taupwile ilio tatulaya kusala abakututeka bantu nachilanga apa utatutu kuti ubuteko bulefwaya ifya mamubi 7 uwalalo tulo twamfwa fyasanguka amafunde ilio kusala takulaisa tefe chikwilio kuba bonse tulinokuba abafuma chumi abachishinka nga tukamone ukubomba uyu mulimo nawo uyu winde mulimo ukabe uwakwafwa abekala chalo mukuba abanankowa pantu mukuchite fintu lubilo nomana tusanguke chalo chichinja ifyaba mulupapulo chilanchita ubuteko wachinja nokuchila natusamuke chalo ichichinja olupapulo kulingana nefyo ubuteko bulefwaya tefya abantu balefwaya. Umwaka wa yubile wesubilo nachala nesubilo lyakuti ubuteko bwesu naifo bonse tukakutika kuli kampingu wako walesa uwaba mumutima Yesu nokufikisha ukwalula ife tulefwaya ngabe nazambi bafyaluke mulupapulo lwesu tefyo ubuteko bulefwaya. Natulombeleko abamembala ba technical committee ukuti babe abafuma chumi babe abachishinka babe abantungwa abatungululwa nakatina kakwalesa nokufwaile chalo chabo ifisuma bebukishe nokuti pamenso ya munobe tapema nkalamo ayikulia nasharikisha na mashugi yasharikishe muli kalata wakutishibisha okuti bakateka n'abasonta aba mu technical committee nokuyalula muchimemba nshayalule bantu kuti natwala mumbi aya mashugi yatile. Only a truly people-driven process can yield a constitution that strengthens national unity, enhances inclusivity, and responds faithfully to the aspirations of all Zambians. I am ashiwi. Alimuli kalata wakuishibisha chalo cha Zambia okuti bakateka bali sonta sharikishe muli kalata natulola ile nga chakuti fika chitika ifile mbelwe muli kalata shalenipo mpaka ili okabwela na kabiri lesa ngansuminisha